Welcome to PaperThreads Cutter Vision Tutorials. In our previous tutorial, we showed you how to make a bow template and how to use those templates to create your own bows. These bows that we created are just single individual bows that can be placed anywhere on your project. Sometimes, however, we want to go ahead and create a bow that actually wraps around the project or gives the illusion of wrapping around the project completely. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can use these same bow templates but get the effect that your project is being wrapped around your base or your cardstock. So what we start out with is we have our cardstock base, okay? And then we have a ribbon here that is cut to the length of the base with a little bit of tail on both ends that we can later tuck around the corner and glue down. And then we need a ribbon long enough to make our bow. And so what we're going to do is just like before, we're going to start out with a little bit of tail hanging out, and we're going to wrap the ribbon all the way around the bow template and stop it right in the middle, and then go ahead and tuck the tail right down the slot there. Okay, and with that tucked down the slot, previously what we did is we immediately took that tail and brought it back up through the middle, but this time before we do that, what we're going to do is take our loose piece of ribbon and go ahead and lay that flat over the back like this, holding it in place with your finger. Then go ahead and bring that tail up through the middle, and see that tail comes over the top, keeping that in place. Tuck that through your open loop there and pull it down as tight as possible, creating your bow. Okay, go ahead and slip that off. And what you see here is now we have a bow that is tied around a ribbon that we can now put to our card base. Now this bow can be slid carefully back and forth, so we can have it in the center, or we could have it all the way to the side, however you prefer it on your project. Now the next thing we need to do is go ahead and take a couple of glue dots. And I like these glue dots because they are easy to apply. I'm going to stick one to each end of my ribbon here. And I also like to have one to the middle of the bow here. And then go ahead and put my bow in place where I want it. I want it to be a little bit off-kiltered for this project, so I'm going to go ahead and stick the bow down there, and then go ahead and wrap my ribbon around and tuck it into place, and do the same on the other side. And there you have it. I now have my bow in place where I want it, and I can put my other pieces for the card front on top of it. You have now a perfect bow that wraps around your card, or you can just create a regular bow that you can place anywhere on your project. Once again, thank you for watching PaperThreads Cutter Vision Tutorials. We hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.